What is up, people? It is me. It is MVP. And I know you guys miss my face. It's been a minute, man, but I'm back. And Bars of Steel caught my eye. Right, I'd been off social media for a minute, and so when I jumped back on, I saw that Lisi had been a part of Bars of Steel. And if you don't know, that's on Triple J, and the dope artists do this. Right, and so the fact that he's doing a Bars of Steel just shows you where the man's at right now in his music journey. So that's what we're going to react to right now. Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Usos YouTube channel. Don't be dogs. I'm going to pull this up real quick. Man, I've been looking forward to this one, man, because anytime, Lisi's on something, track goes off, right? This is what you expect. Bars on freaking bars, right? And there's more to this than just bars. There's delivery, flow, all that kind of stuff. The dude's on, bro, and I'm a huge fan of the bro. If you meet him, he's humble. He's just a dope dude, man. So, Triple J, Lisi, Bars of Steel. Let's go.
Yes, indeed, back in session. Bars of Steel, straight from the 4-3. It's the Hurus.
The Hurus of the man.
Listen, get it. Yeah. You don't know that I don't freestyle, but for this one here, man, I had to come proper.
That's right.
Everybody wanna be a sick ant, but what's a sick ant when you talk to a doctor? These rappers are coming like actors, never back shit. Someone get them an Oscar. Rap about beef, they're not in the streets. Only got beef when they order a Whopper. They're lacking. Talk guns, but they don't be packing. They don't have the all base, they like foreplay. I'm just waiting to see them in action. All cracking.
Coming heavy straight away. Foreplay, action, Doctor, Whopper. Come on, man. And what's funny? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, he's rapping about a Whopper. Like, Lisi has a skill where he can get away with these things, and it's dope when he says it. But when other people are to like rap that, it's not the same. Like, it sounds corny as all hell. But Lisi it's a skill, talent. This guy has it. He can rap about anything corny. This dude can make it sound legit. Like, come on.
Beef when they order a Whopper, they're lacking. Talk guns, but they don't be packing. They don't have the all base, they like foreplay. I'm just waiting to see them in action. Stop cracking. Anybody can win that fight by shooting your gun or picking your blade up. If you want to show you're a big man, then chuck your fist up and show what you're made of.
And sorry, I don't mean to be stopping all the time, but like, the message about fighting with your hands over weapons and stuff, that's a message that he's been consistent on, right? And with the amount of killings that we're seeing with knives and stuff like that, I appreciate the fact that he's out here trying to spread that message to, like, people out there thinking knives are cool, but you got someone like Lisi and the other boys in a 43 who are telling you guys, nah, it actually isn't.
Listen, you don't know I'm built different. This is how we move up in Brisbane. If there's beef, you know that I'll flip him, throw fist in no rap or kitchen. Trust me, they come around these ways.
No rap or kitchen.
He said, she said. Only time that I care about statements is my bake or if I'm listening to T-Way. I'm on TV, and I know they burn when they see me. All these birds wanna try and finesse, but I don't fuck with chicks. I'm not Harry Houdini. Get them a genie, cause I know that she wishes I loved her. Even if she make it clap like thunder, I don't trust her. Treat her like petrol in my fuel tank. I'm just trying to pump her. Listen, bro, who you talking about in particular?
The pumper line, oh my gosh.
Get them a genie, cause I know that she wishes I loved her. Even if she make it clap like thunder, I don't trust her. Treat her like petrol in my fuel tank. I'm just trying to pump her. Listen, bro,
come on.
Talking about in particular.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna name a shame because I know damn well that they wait for fame. We ain't the same. Tell them boys stay in the lane. I'm like little Bow Wow. I'm just playing the game. And I'm
playing the game.
Pride that you're gonna pay today, cause they know I stay low. Everybody sounds like they wanna have a go. Yeah, they got heart when they step in the booth. When it comes real life, they got nothing to show. Now I'm doing shows. I've been going around the country. Remember when they didn't love me? I'll be living the dream for the kids like me, because where I'm from, and which ace is rugby. No, I don't use shoulders to make.
Just let me touch on that real quick. It's been quite the journey for Lisi, man, and like to see where he is now, like it's been a lot of hard work and and sacrifice and believing in himself that's gotten there. It's so true when he says, like, where he's from, people just chase the dream of playing rugby. There's nothing with chasing the dream of playing rugby. If you make it playing rugby, salute. Like, that's amazing, because you've done that. How many other kids are following? It's like a thing where it's like, now we got people wanting to emulate those who are going on to play rugby. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I think what Lissi's highlighting here is that we're more than just that. We can rap. We can be a music artist. We can have young kids, Polynesian kids, is coming up. There's a different path now that they can see that another also is trailblazing, and now this is another option. Like, for example, we'd never see any polys making it big into basketball, right? But when we start making a breakthrough in that sport, how many more are going to come up and follow that path? Like, it always just takes someone, right? And in this instant, you got Lisi, you got HP Boys, you got Melbourne, you got 1-4, you got Knox, you got Amu, you got the West. Like, you got artists here that are now showing these kids another way, right? You can also do this if you want. Doesn't have to be that. But if it's that, go do that. Like, I think that's amazing, man. And
I've been going around the country. Remember when they didn't love me? I'll be living a dream for the kids like me, because where I'm from, we chases rugby. No, I don't use shoulders to make big hits. They used to think I was just a misfit. Now, the amount of money that they make in a week, man, I probably spent more on this fit. They be sending shots. When they sending shots, no effect, like they use gunpowder. And I heard they rush people, but they can never be a Chris Tucker because they never rush hours. I've been through it all. You don't want to see these scars. I never walked an easy path, thinking they're the best till Lisi from the West give a pumps to the chest like a CPR. Fuck that shit. Now I'm on the road doing shows with the bros and I don't move slow. And people want to know how I go when I flow. When I show that I've grown from a noob to a pro, I'm chasing dough, and that's all I really got. On my agenda. Ha, did I get ya? I'm still going like
you got me, us.
Ain't no pretender. I got so many bars of steel, I broke the metal detector. They know I'm next up. I write all of my bars of steel like it's architecture. I don't want to flex, but ladies love me because they see a young bloke putting that work in. And I know that I'm not the best looking, but they fall in love when they meet me in person. And I ain't looking for a girl, but if I ever did, then one thing has gotta be certain. She gotta be a thick chick and have more curves than a goal kick from Jonathan Thurston.
That's tough.
I'm in charge of the...
That's tough to find. More curves than Jonathan Thurston. That's tough to find.
More curves than a goal kick from Jonathan Thurston. They know Lisi ain't no womanizer. I'm in charge of the need energizer. It's like I got COVID, because every time I rap they get pressed like hand sanitizer. Brother.
Poof, boy, let's get back on that. I'm sorry.
Did then one thing that's gotta be certain. She gotta be a thick chick and have more curves than a goal kick from Jonathan Thurston. They know Lisi ain't no womanizer.
He ain't no womanizer.
I'm in charge of the need energizer.
I'm in charge, don't need energizer.
It's like I got COVID, because every time I rap they get pressed like hand sanitizer.
Them hand sanitizers getting pressed on the daily.
Brother, just chill, don't worry. I know you're mad, I'm not to blame. If I hated someone and they were doing better than me, then I reckon I would probably be
I'm
the
not to
same.
blame.
At the end of the day, never another MC that could ever test me in a way. There will never be another rapper like me that'll spit this clean while on Triple J. Listen.
Hey, done for real now?
Listen, 4-3.
Freaking solid, bro. Heavy from start to finish.
Yeah, you just
insane.
Recently finished up a tour with Chillin' It.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, that's the big horse there.
Yeah.
You know, he's got mad energy, mad love for him. And you know, his fan base is crazy. So it was really an honor to be on that tour.
That was recent, that tour.
Great experience.
Yeah, 100.
What are the top things that you learnt
Great question.
on the road?
I picked up some performing elements of his that I could use in my sets and stuff. Also, just energy. You know, you give good energy, they'll feed it back, and then it just works well in the shows. So I guess I learned that.
Beautiful answer too. Yeah, I love that, you know. And Lisi seems real comfortable answering questions like this. I think someone told me, like, hey, have you seen the interview with Lisi? Like, he's like doesn't even want to be there. And, you know, people need to understand that these types of things, like, you're just not good at it right off the bat. You know, a lot of the times you got to do a lot of these to start getting good. And Lisi seems, I don't know, I haven't seen those interviews what people are telling me about, but he looks super comfortable here. I love his answer here about lessons that he picked up from touring with Chillin' It. It shows that Lisi is paying attention when he's out. You know, a lot of people are like just happy to be out on tour and perform and all that stuff, but here's a young man who's like looking at, oh, I can use this, or maybe this isn't a good idea for me. And I just love it. It just shows that he's got a good head on his shoulders, and he's willing to learn, right? And he's woke.
And just what else? Like confidence, and he's just real, you know. Like even if he stuffs up, he'll just be like, "Oh fuck, sorry guys, let's run that back, keep the energy high."
And that's dope too. I've seen artists who, when they stuff up, it just ruins their whole set, right? And they just can't bounce back from it. But like, be honest, be real. Like what Lisi was saying, that's the lesson he learned. Be honest with it. Ah, shit. Let's go back. Does it hurt to just go back? You know, people will forget about it. Like, let's just restart this and let's do this right. You know, people will forget about the stuff up. And to be honest, I don't even think it's that big of a deal. Own it.
You know, that stuff is gangster. So it's good to be on tour with that guy.
Awesome. And being on tour, you'd see what kind of songs would really work with the crowd.
Yeah.
Did that kind of inspire you to go back into the studio and craft songs that you feel like, okay, this one's going to be for the shows?
Yeah, 100%.
I like his question.
It's funny because when I got asked to do the tour, I chose my song selection wisely for my sets because, you know, like his crowd is different to my audience. And so, for instance, like a song like Good Life, in a show like that,
song.
It wouldn't have worked. Just because it brings the vibe all the way, like it's a slow, vibey sort of song, and everyone's there for the high energy. You know, his music is real, 140 BPM and up, so I made sure that, like all the songs were high energy and stuff like that, and that's, you're right, like, I've taken that into account for what I got coming up next, and I made sure that I've got songs that are gonna, go off on stage, but even songs that'll be like good sing-alongs. They don't have to be like high energy.
Get the crowd.
Yeah, you know.
Like my Uso.
Yeah, just stuff like that, and
My Uso will always work.
Song on the way.
Yeah, 100.
And a lot more. Are you working on EP?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's go. Let's get that EP.
Kind of information about that, or?
Yeah, nah. Nah, it'll be good. It'll be good. I feel like last year was all hype, meaning like it was just me coming out. But then this year, everyone will get to know who I really am.
That's it. That's it, bro.
Mad. Lisi from the 4-3, thanks for coming through, my bro.
Thanks for sure.
That is so dope. It's good to hear that little interview at the end. You know, this guy knows what he's doing. This is a smart man. He's very strategic. Yeah, man, those bars were hectic, man. But you expecting anything else? Like, of course it's gonna be hectic. You just gotta enjoy it now. Like, it's a lot of pressure. I don't know what the way he views it, but it's a lot of pressure to keep delivering, right? And at this point, he's just like, he can do no wrong. Like, he can, like I was saying, he can rap about basic stuff, but make it sound so damn dope and so damn cool. But I think it was dope to hear at the end there where he was talking about his experience, because now he's going to be doing his own tour. It's been announced. Like, I'll be there when he comes to Melbourne, and he gets to use everything that he's learned now, and he can chuck it in his, and it's gonna go off, man. So shout outs to Lisi. Appreciate you, man. You keep doing your thing.